From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys, one of the final winless teams in football this season, trying to change that here. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow out of the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Jackson now on 3rd. Buying some time right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Lamar throwing again. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Jackson throwing here. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They've made it 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. They'll run. This is Vaki. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's 1st series. Well, how quickly things can change. They were so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Flacco. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going to run for it. Ford. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He turns around another man. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run to the 27. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Middle. Hey.
1st down. Here's Lamar. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After The incomplete. Complete to the fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's taken down at the 30. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit first down. It's Henry on the carry. Crashes through a tackle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time left. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Pass play coming here. That's complete. David Njoku. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're throwing it. Dumps it off to his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bojorquez doing the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Browns pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Back to throw now. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring kick to the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Intercepted in the end zone. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's 3rd down.
On his own read, here's a give to Ford. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt.
Out. 4th down.
Escapes the defender. And he gets him something on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
DC ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Rolling out to his left. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They go play fake with Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Tucker on for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you could find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes that open space even extends the whole way to the
going for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it. So a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. From the gun, it's 4. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
He was brought down by Levante Davis. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Another one for 4. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Lamar back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 19 at the 11-yard.
Play action now with Jackson. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
First down.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
The Browns getting their offense out there. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the
First down throw from Pickett.
37-yard line.
That's complete to Tillman outright. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now a second and 6.
Sticking in the air with Pickett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's third down and 6.
They'll air it out on third. He's making a bid for it. This gets the first and more. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down from the 42.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
Give up the middle to Ford. Maryland continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Alexander on the
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
brings up second and 10.
Pickett to throw. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's a gain of 4, and it's put down.
Pickett on third and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offensive line fast.
Kenny Pickett sacked. Loss of 11 yards.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Lamar off to play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Jackson on third and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's looking back, right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Grant dealt it into Pickett on. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. This is second and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10.
Pickett working from the gun. Catch made left side by Judy. And this one does not go far.
To number 3, Jerry.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second and's coming up here. Out of the gun, Pickett. Wow, wide open here, complete. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. All set now, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Going the other way, Lions have it. It's a foot race. 40. Hits the 20. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the on that that one, huh? It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
He takes it himself. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Offense to the line for second down. They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Jackson now on third. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying on the ground with Ford. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. They're out now, ready to punt it. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So it's 1 for the win, Colin.